Aloha, this is Asia Iyer with our weekly update on the Maui County happenings in the commissions, boards, committee meetings, council meetings, and just we'll see what else comes up here on the schedule. So this is for the week of March 15th to March 20th. And there weren't a lot of surprises on things that were passed or things that were discussed. There was a Board of Water Supply meeting, and that was kind of a momentous occasion because the longtime chairperson, Shay Chan Hodges, was her last official meeting there. And they had two presentations on the feasibility of putting the EMI system into public use and just private water systems in general. So it was very interesting. I think it's important that we as the public attend those water meetings whenever we can, just to keep track of what's happening with our water and make sure that it's heading in a direction that works best for the whole county. On Friday, we had a general council meeting. And we had some really great testimonies. We had a lot of people who regularly testify come in. I always enjoy Junia's testimonies, so thank you, Mr. Nakoa. Those are great and well informed, very intelligent. We also had a young man, Mr. Uu, who testified, and he also does a very nice job. And there were just a lot of people who came out to testify, and I think that the online delivery through Blue Jeans actually provides more opportunity for people to get involved, and that is it's very positive. And I hope even after the pandemic we can find a way to continue that. At the General Council meeting on Friday, there were a couple surprises, things that I wasn't expecting. The Great Committee had passed on the nomination for the Public Safety and Fire Commission, a young lady who was very well qualified, but the council ultimately decided to rescind that nomination because they foresaw just a precedent of conflict of interest. So there wasn't a direct conflict of interest for this young lady. Her husband is a firefighter, but they just felt like it set kind of a bad precedent. So hopefully she'll apply for another board or commission. And so that was kind of surprising because it did pass through the Great Committee and then came to the full council. The other thing that was interesting is something that we had a lot of testimony about was the workforce housing going from 50% to 75% requirement on the fast track developments. And there were a lot of testimonies saying, a lot of them said they just felt like they hadn't had enough information and that they would like to see more public outreach, especially in the evenings when people who work during the day are able to attend. There were a few testimonies just saying, yes, please, this is what's going to take to get affordable housing. But there were also quite a few testimonies saying, we don't really know enough. We don't know if this is going to help or hurt affordable housing in the long run, and if this is even worth it. So the council had a very intelligent and well fleshed out discussion about this and did decide to postpone the vote on that workforce housing bill that had been presented by Councilmember Molina to the next council meeting when they're not working on budget, and to wait until the discussion at the Affordable Housing Committee this coming Tuesday to see what is said. The last testimony before the closed public testimony was from Jeff Galbraith, who was hired as part of a firm to really look at Maui's affordable housing crisis. And he came in with that last testimony and said, we are going to present about this. We don't think this is the best option. We would like patience. And the council ultimately decided on that, even though most of them were supportive of this in the beginning. So again, we're seeing the council be very thoughtful. They're asking really hard questions, and they're not citing politically as much as they're just citing with their good sense. And that doesn't mean everybody necessarily agrees, but I feel like we're really seeing just a higher quality of investigation and intellect and just thoughtful concern for the decisions that they're making in the council. So I applaud them. It's a great council this year. Our boards and commissions also have some really great people. And this coming month, we're going to see a lot of new people on the boards and commissions. So that'll be something to look forward to. I appreciate you getting involved in the county, and I'll look forward to talking to you next week. Thank you.